Hi, my name is James, and this is a green, fun, and healthy machine, the bicycle.
It has many uses. It is a cool ride that can get you to cool places, like your friend's house or maybe even school. It can even take you to places that automobiles cannot go. For the next few minutes, we are going to show you how to safely operate a bicycle, and we are going to give you some information to take home so you can review this information with your parents or other adults who might be cycling with you. Even though a bicycle is a fun machine, it is not a toy. It's more like a car, and the older you get, the more experience you have, the more things you can do on your bicycle.
Okay, we're going to the Placerville Bike Shop to get a safety check on our bicycle.
The fit of a bike is critical for a young person. They should be able to stand over the bike, and between the top tube and their body they should have a couple of inches of clearance, so if they come off they do not hurt themselves. And then we would adjust the seat so he gets good leg extension and power. One of the key things before we go ride our new bike is to test the brakes. A person should sit on the bike and squeeze the levers and make sure they feel good and they're not going all the way to the handlebar. You can take a look at the brake shoes and make sure that they're hitting the rim correctly and that they're coming away from the rim as we release it. Another critical part of the safety check on your bike is the front end where the handlebars connect to the stem. You can shake the front end of a bike and make sure that it feels solid and that there's nothing loose up here, and check the Allen bolts every so often to make sure that everything's nice and snug. The alignment of the handlebars with the front wheel is critical on a bike. You want to feel in control when you're going down the road. First of all, if you're not comfortable doing this, you probably should bring it to an expert and let them deal with it. If you feel comfortable adjusting it, you do so by loosening the two Allen bolts, aligning the front end, and then retightening those Allen bolts. This isn't something that a novice should attempt because it is such a key area. All of the manufacturers put the tire pressure, the recommended tire pressure, on the sidewall of the tire. You should find that and have a gauge that will go up to the 120 or at least the 60-70, because that's what most tires are, and you should check that at least once a month. The law requires that we have reflectors front and rear and in each of the wheels for your safety. All new bikes come with the reflectors on them. If you're riding at night, you must have a headlight. So the modern bicycle helmet has come a long ways. It is super light now. It has a lot of ventilation. It has a neat retention system on the back to keep it from sliding forward. And then we have straps that are adjustable a lot and should be set right underneath and forward of the ear. It is critical to have one that fits your head pretty snug, because if we do go down and hit our head, it can be pretty serious.
If you haven't yet turned 10 years old, experts recommend that you ride your bicycle on sidewalks. If you are 10 years old and you have some experience riding bicycles, you can graduate to riding on streets without much traffic. Stay on bike lanes or streets that have been designated bike route. If you are riding your bicycle on the road, you must follow the same laws as any other vehicle on the road. You must follow all road signs. You must stop at all stop signs, for example. You must know how to use your hands and arms as turn signals. Make sure you know the rules of the road. When you get to be a teenager and you've had a lot of experience, you can just about ride your bike anywhere as long as you understand the rules of the road. Always ride in the same direction the cars are going, and a lot of adults don't yet know it, so maybe you can help us teach them. Ride on the right. Never ride against traffic. It's against the law and adults can get a ticket if a police officer sees them riding the wrong way. You should also wear a helmet. All cyclists under the age of 18 are required to wear a helmet. Adults aren't required to wear a helmet, but they should. Make sure adults are wearing a bike helmet when they go for a ride with you. Here are a few more common sense rules of the road for bicycles. Always ride in a single file. Ride in a straight line, don't swerve. Remember, pedestrians have the right of way. Keep both hands on the handlebars. Walk your bicycle in a crosswalk. Use backpacks and baskets for homework and books. Don't put them on the handlebars. Ride on the right, in the same direction as traffic. Do what airplane pilots do. Keep attention on where you are going and keep your head on the swivel. Watch where you're going and scan for cars, pedestrians, and other cyclists in front and behind you as you go. Don't listen to music, iPods, or MP3 players while you are on your bike. Remember, most roads are built for automobiles, not bicycles. Make sure that where you want to go is accessible by bicycle, around the neighborhood, to a friend's house, schools, all be great places to ride. Talk to your parents and make sure that there are no dangerous intersections or obstacles on your way. Learn how to use crosswalks, pedestrian crossing lights, and pedestrian overpasses. Many areas in our region have bike trails. National, state, and local parks also have biking trails. Find out where they are and if you can, safely get there from your house. If you can't get there safely, you may have to pack your bike on the family car and drive there. Have fun cycling!
For more information, visit 50corridor.com.